Well, 90 for 9, I'm Angelina here with Tyla Yaweh. What's poppin'?
We out here in the Bay, you know?
In the Bay. You said this is not your first time out here, though.
Definitely not. I've been all
You come
over.
out here
Pretty often. I got a lot of friends that's from here.
Yeah. You like the Bay?
Yeah.
Let's go. Did you get anything to eat yet?
I didn't get nothing to eat yet, but
Okay.
we're going to get some food
Yeah, I
soon.
get you some good spots.
We just got here. We came straight here from Sacramento.
Ooh. Hella hot over there?
I was in the car, so I didn't really complain.
Oh, okay, cool. I went this
I ain't
past
sitting outside.
weekend.
Bro, it's been hot everywhere. We was in Fresno. We was in
Fresno,
Bakersfield. All that. That junk is just too hot.
Oh, yeah, all those places, like, the houses need AC.
Hey, you need to be inside. Have to be inside.
I can't do that. In the Bay, it's like anything that's over 75, we're like, it's too hot. Anything below is freezing temps.
Nah, man, I feel it. I'm
We're
from Florida,
spoiled.
so I'm glad I
yeah.
moved to LA. Like, I had to get away from that heat.
Yeah, you living the good life now.
Yeah.
I love your story, though, because I really feel like you're like the epitome of betting on yourself.
Oh, definitely.
Let's
Every
talk
time
about-
it's a hit, too, man. Like
Right.
Larry June said.
Your story is crazy. Let's talk about where you were before you decided to do music full time.
I was in Florida being a degenerate.
What was he doing?
I was being a degenerate, you know. Like, honestly, I've been making music since I was 13. Skateboarding was my thing and just living life, trying to figure out where I'm going to go. Because I've been on my own since I was 15 and couch surfing, doing everything, and finally got a crib and still going to school. Then, you know, was getting a little trouble, then stopped going to school. And music was just my life. I just found like a crazy path with it. Like people was really messing with my music and I seen that and I was like, yo, I got to take this pretty far. And I just never stopped, you know? And when I turned like 18, I drove all the way from Florida to Los Angeles. And got dropped off.
Hold on. Because what was it for you that was like, no, I need to get serious. I need to stop messing around. Like,
well, I was on tour. I went on a tour with an artist named Kasky.
Okay.
And he was signed to YMCMB, and I was like around like Birdman. I was around all these people, and I was so inspired by that. I was like, yo, there's more to just living in Florida. There's more to just being in one spot. I was like,
they like showed you what it could be,
like,
right?
Yeah, California. I was like, yo, LA is a dream, and that's where you need to that's where a lot of people accomplish their goals. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna risk it, and we drove 36 hours. I probably had like $6,000, $7,000 to my name around that.
Just off the rip, you're like, I'm moving.
I'm out. Like
that's crazy.
I was already making money at that time. I was like, I'm just leaving everything in Florida. And my best friend, he drove me. We drove all the way to LA in 36 hours. Got an Airbnb.
He drove you?
Yeah, we drove. We all drove and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like 3 of us that went. They're still my homies.
I was about to say, yeah, those are your real ones right there. That's crazy.
And, we drove 36 hours, got an Airbnb for like 3 weeks. And then my boy was like, yo, I got to fly back to Orlando because I'm from Orlando, Florida. And he's like, I got to go, bro. I got money to be made. I got a job. Like, I can't just be sitting here. I was like, yo, just drop me off on Venice Beach. He dropped me off on Venice Beach with a suitcase and a skateboard.
Yo.
And I guess I figured it out.
That's wild. So what moments for you where you're like, nah, I made it, but like, okay, I'm going to make it?
I'm going to make it for sure.
Did you have any moments where like you realized I can keep doing this? Like what was it for you that like kind of changed everything while you were in LA?
Well, when I got it was a studio session I was in with French Montana. It was like everybody. It was in Paramount. It was like the biggest studio I ever been to. It was like crazy. You see plaques all over the walls and it's a crazy studio. And I was in there with French Montana. A$AP Rocky was in there. Chris Brown was in there. People were in and out. So it was
you met him prior?
Yeah, I met a lot of people prior.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really meet him at that time. I was kind of to myself at that moment. Like,
y'all was in the same room?
He was in the same room though. And one day, I guess homie Danny Boy Styles was just like playing. It was Harry Fraud and Danny Boy Styles was in there.
Ooh.
And there was a beat
Harry
just
Fraud.
running. There was a beat running. It was going on, and I just started freestyling out loud. And Danny was like, "Yo, go in the booth." Went in the booth, laid it down in like 10 minutes. It was a hook. A$AP Rocky came in. He was like, "Who is that?" Hopped on it. French hopped on it. It was just that was like the moment. I was like, "Yo, this is it's not stopping from here."
Yeah, it seems you were pretty well connected for a while. Who was one of the first people to like really take a chance on you?
Myself.
Period. Okay. There you go. And you got Heart Full of Rage 2 out now.
My debut album.
Ooh, the vibes on this.
Yes, it took me like 4 years to work on this album. And I scrapped it a few times, went through a lot of self-doubt, a lot of moments where I didn't know if I wanted to make music anymore. Like, I wanted to make music, but I didn't know if my music was going to impact itself, you know? I didn't know what people was going to think about it. I was just being confident in myself. And it was crazy. It was a crazy moment, like going through like the pandemic and going through breakups, going through I was like indulging in drugs a little bit, you know, going through dark moments. And then I finally found myself, you know, and working on this album like taught me like there's a way through darkness to get to light, you know?
Yes, because I'm like, it's so funny when I was reading the caption, because I know rage stands for something, but like originally when you read it, it's like, this guy has such good vibes. Like, what rage you talking about?
And it stands for release all good energy.
That, yeah.
Releasing all good energy and not just keeping that in. You got to be positive. Like, show your love. Go cry sometimes, but have good reasons about it, you know?
Yeah, because I was going to say, for me, like, this album's like such good vibes, like for the summer. But what was your inspiration for it? Because I know you talked about exactly being in those dark times and like finally getting out of it.
But like, we was around, like, I was like, I travel a lot. So like being in Japan, being in India, being in Thailand, like being all over the world and stuff, like just kept
You're really
being
international
on the road.
with it, yeah.
Like being like just kept being around the world and being on a world tour with Post Malone, being around all your peers. It just inspired me to be a great and wanting to be like here for the next 30, 40 years.
Yes,
So
because you had to see that.
Yeah, I had to see that.
Right.
You know, I had to tell my story somehow.
How was it touring with Post? How did that come about?
Amazing. You know, it changed my life. Like, I hopped right onto arena stages. Like, got signed and went straight to arenas. So that was like...
Were you nervous at first, or did you like kill it right away?
I've never been nervous to get on the stage.
Never. That's what's up.
It was probably one time I had this crazy show. I was talking to my boy Denny. I was like, I don't know why I'm nervous right now. But still end up killing the show.
Right. But you had a little butterflies.
Yeah, it was like weird. It was like that was the weirdest feeling I ever had. I was like, I never get this feeling. He's like, what is wrong with you, bro? You good? I was probably drunk from the night before.
Getting a little like, oh, I'm not right. Yeah.
Not right, yeah.
What do you do to like have that confidence of just like never being nervous? Is there anything you like tell yourself? Do you?
Well, I just love being myself. So it's just I wake up every day just speaking positive affirmations and just motivating myself to be the best. And you are the best. You're gonna do this today. You're gonna accomplish all your goals. So
that stuff really works. I haven't like tried it like speaking out, but like I definitely like write stuff down, and I feel like that helps a lot.
Power's in the tongue, you know. When
I
you
know
speak that,
words are crazy.
Yeah, it comes to existence. So I be careful with what I say.
Right.
And I always just like put myself up here on this level.
And then you got City of Dreams with Chris Brown.
Yeah, we just dropped a snippet today.
I saw the music video's about to come out.
The music video drops next week. Yeah.
So, okay, tell me how the collab came about, because obviously, going back, you were in the same room with him.
Yeah, and then...
fast forward, how did you guys finally start working together?
Hey, we started working off of just pure vibes and just organic and genuine. Like, we've been friends for probably a few years now. And just, like, going back, like, sending each other memes, hanging out. Like,
that's real friendship.
Yeah, let's just hanging out.
We share memes.
Yeah, like sharing memes together, and it's just like actually just hanging out and just getting to know each other too. And then one day we was in Thailand, we were hanging out in Thailand together. We did Rolling Loud Thailand, and it was amazing. Everybody was out there, everybody was hanging out with each other and connecting. It was just being in a different environment was amazing. And we came back to LA. I hit him up, and he FaceTimed me right away. I didn't know he had a new number. FaceTime me, I answered, and I was in the studio. He's like, pull up to the crib right now, I'm recording. He had like Rockstar and K-Tronada in there. It was dope. It was insane.
K-Tronada, ooh.
He was, when I walked in, he was already recording. He recorded like 3 songs back to back, less than an hour.
That's wild.
And just watching him, I'm like, this guy's a genius.
Right.
And it was like a silent moment. So I was like, yo, can I play you my new album? He's like, hell yeah, go ahead. Played my album. He walked back in the room. What song was that? 2, the second song, he's like, bro, your song's going crazy. It was 3. He's like, yo, I want to use this for my shoe commercial. Know me. So he ended up using that song. It's called Bad Luck. And then I got to City of Dreams. He was like, bro, why haven't you sent me this record? Like, you could have sent this to me. I was like, bro, I'm not going to bother you. I don't want to just send the records and make it seem like I'm here just to get you on a song. he made me pull it up right away and recorded it right then and
there.
there.
On it. That's so cool.
I'm telling you, he did that verse in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes tops. Like,
that's crazy. I love how like I feel like a lot of your features, they just happen organically. Like people just really mess with you. They're like, yo, I want to hop on this.
It's good vibes, man. It's
that's
just
so dope.
Good vibes.
Your features are kind of crazy though. What would you say is like your most favorite, or at least one that had you like kind of shook? Like, what? This person's hitting me up?
I don't know, like a lot of the features just happen so organically. Like even with Tyla Yaweh, like we've been knowing each other for years, and just he's seen my growth, and it was perfect time. Actually, we have me and Tyla Yaweh did a few songs before, and it just never dropped, and we finally dropped one. But Dej Loaf was crazy because we watched Dej Loaf from the beginning of the SoundCloud era, and when Try Me first came out, it was just like, yo, who is this?
That was crazy. Yeah, that was the time.
This melodic, like girl just singing and rapping. It was like a Chief Keef singing. Like it was like a Chief Keef flow, but she's singing. Like it was just dope, you know. Yeah. And to have Dej Loaf part of this was just legendary. And she hasn't been really dropping music like that. And when I made the song "Lighters Up" in Joshua Tree, we made a bunch of songs in Joshua Tree. And her voice just started like sparking in my head. I was like, yo, sent it to her right away. Like she sent it back the next day.
That's so dope. That's what I love. Like everyone like really messes with you. Like exactly. She ain't dropping nothing, but she's like, I'll send you this.
Hey, we've been in this game for a minute working hard. So it's like the respect is definitely being shown. You know?
That's so dope. What do you want fans to take away from this project?
I want them to really just sit down and listen to it and enjoy it and really take in what they want. Tell me what their favorite songs. Everybody's gonna have a favorite song off the album, and I just want them to really enjoy and learn from my story and I'm showing my vulnerability, so they get to learn who I am.
And we might be able to see you live soon. You're coming to the Bay.
Oh yeah,
coming back to the Bay.
World Full of Rage tour starts this fall, October 24th. We'll be here November 16th at the what is it called?
Brick and Mortar.
Brick and Mortar, yeah.
Okay, we in there. I'm definitely gonna stop by.
We'll give y'all some tickets, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, I'm in there for sure. We want to play a little game. It's called Summer This or That. You down?
I'm with it.
Okay, because I know you got the vibes. I love this.
We keep the summer vibes. We keep the summer vibes. Go get your tan on, man.
All right, let's start with the first one. Beach or lake?
Beach.
The beach?
Nah, lake. I'm gonna go with a lake because I'm from Florida.
Yeah. So
we got both. We got lakes and beaches. I don't know.
This is true. I'm definitely more of a lake person because I just don't mess with the ocean. I'm like, you know what? That's their home. But y'all be having alligators walking amongst you, so I don't know. You might not be scared of the ocean like I am.
Only thing I fear is God, man.
There you go. I'll fear a couple more things. Kickback or club?
Kickback.
Nice. Hoochie daddy shorts or basketball shorts?
I'm gonna go with the hoochie daddies.
Let's
Why not?
Oh, you got to.
Show the legs off.
Hello, sunset or sunrise?
Sunset. Oh no, sunrise because I'm always waking up at that time. Or
it's just that's
going
like
to sleep
like
at
peaceful.
that time.
Right. Shots or cocktails?
I'm gonna go with the shots.
Ooh, I can't do shots. I'm a sipper. Like I'll sip on it.
You seem like if you take a few shots, you get instantly red.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You get instantly red.
Really? I do not. I could drink, but it's just like I want to enjoy my drink.
Oh, we taking some shots when my show comes
I guess okay, we doing it. I'm like I like to sip on my drink.
You like
I'll have it straight.
Casually just chill.
But like to be like, I'm about to be disgusted in this moment. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy myself,
I'm
you know?
trying to get fucked up.
I want to do both, you know? Staycation or vacation?
Staycations are fire, but I'm gonna go with a vacation.
Yeah. You gotta do a little vacay. Even though you've been like all over the world.
What about a vacation, man? You didn't even say vacation.
I mean, it could be both. You doing vacation instead?
I'm doing,
Add that in there? Okay.
Might add a couple more on there.
ATVs or jet skis?
ATVs.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's adventurous. All right. Well, thanks so much for kicking it with us. Anything you want to tell your fans here in the Bay? Because we got a lot of love for you out here.
Hey, make sure you go get Heart Full of Rage 2. And make sure you go get them World Full of Rage tickets right now. We're going to be out here in San Francisco going crazy.
Let's go.